Hello everybody and welcome to today's dance lesson. We're working on hustle and we've got a nice variation of a step that we already covered before. We've already done a chicken wing and now we're going to do an advanced chicken wing or a chicken wing with a lady's underarm turn or a barbecued chicken wing, whatever you want to call it. From this position, we're going to get the lady's wrist. We're going to get it behind her back, but this time we're going to hold on to it and then we're going to lead her to do an inside underarm turn before we let her go back out. Let's take a look at it from the other side. We're going to do our basic throw out. We're going to get the lady's wrist, we're going to wing her up, we're going to hold on to both hands and then lead an inside underarm turn and send her right back out. Now, let's take a look at the guy's footwork and lead. Now gentlemen, as we've already gone through before, with a lot of these steps, you've already covered the footwork, so it's not so much the footwork that's going to be the problem for you here, but it's going to be what you do with your hands. That being said, as you're trying to do these steps, I also realize that just because you were able to do this, and you got this down, as soon as you start adding on all these extra bells and whistles, it kind of gets difficult to keep your feet moving. So that's why you want to keep practicing these steps. So gentlemen, right from here, we're going to get the wrist. Get it behind the lady's back. This time, we're going to hold on to this hand and the hand on her back. And this is a good point to notice how I'm holding on to the ladies. It's all fingertips. Take a quick look at this. When the ladies go underneath, it's just fingertips on fingertips when they go underneath. When she goes over here, whatever it is, it's just fingertips. It's just this kind of stuff. That's it. As soon as you get the thumbs involved, wrists don't go that way. They don't bend that way and something's got to give and it's not going to be pleasant. So let's take a look at our step, keeping that in mind now. When we get the wrist and we put it behind her back, you'll notice it's all fingertips as we go to this position. Okay? We lead the ladies to do an inside underarm turn and send her right back out. One more time. Let's try it from a different side. We've got 1, 2, 3. Slide down the lady's arm and get that wrist. Get it behind her back. Send her out. Bring her underneath and send her back out again. Now, gentlemen, make sure you remember, once the woman's in this position and here, you're just going to keep this right on her waist the whole time. Allow her to put her arm and straighten it out as she does her turn. And let's go over the ladies' follow what she's got to be able to do at this point. From here, ladies, everything is the same. When you get started, all your footwork is the same. You get the hand behind the back. He's going to hold on to both. Your footwork here is the same, whether he held on to you or whether he let go. Your footwork here is exactly the same as it was when you did an advanced wrap. You did 1, you did 2, 3, and 1, which meant you turned on the and 1, and then just walk it out right back to your starting position. Let's take a look at it from another side. And we've got a 1, 2, 3, get the wrist, 2, 3, behind the back, underneath, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, let's try it with some music. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, get the wrist, wing it up, behind the back, turns, goes back out. Take a look at it from the other side. Get the wrist, behind the back, underneath. And once again, gentlemen, notice that your footwork gets more stationary as the woman tries to do some of these moves. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Some of the variations have the guys moving their feet a little bit more. I'm not a big fan of that because the guy's got to be solid and stationary to help the ladies get through some of these turn steps. Let's try it again without the music and you can see what I mean. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3. We're going to get the wrist just like we did with that basic chicken wing. But this time, once again, fingertip connection. She's going to go around and around. At this point, guys, this is where you're kind of like a guardrail and you're going to send her right back out where she came from. One more time, same look. We're going to get the wrist, behind the back, underneath while holding on, around and around. Ladies, remember we talked before about that and 1. You're going to step and then turn. Let's take a look from the other side. Ready, and a 1, 2, 3. Get the wrist, 2, 3. Wing her up, send her under, bring her back. You know, and at this point, guys, take one more look at it from here. And what I want you to see from here is that once you get that wrist, bring it behind her back, and you send her underneath, The lead is going to be with your up hand, not your down hand. I don't like to use rights and lefts because I can't say them fast enough. I don't want you to think you're going to pull her like a ripcord here. It's gentle here with the fingertips. Once she gets going, the hand up top is the one that takes over. This is more of a stop to guide her back out to the opening position. That concludes today's lesson. That was an advanced chicken wing. We'll see you again next time.